Everyone, just wanted to go through my all my kits and everything that I wanted to show you, all the different things and stuff that I need. I'll start off with some of my gloves. I've got my high expedition mats. I've got some thin wool liners for the for lower on the mountain. These are fingerless gloves, these are normal ones, just to keep your hands a little bit warm. I've got a Gore-Tex outer mitt shell for when it's really windy and wet, and then I've got some windproof fleece-lined gloves here for when it's just to help with the wind. And then I got my soft shell climbing gloves, which give me a lot of dexterity. There's that. We have in the socks. I have 2 pairs of my high altitude big mountaineering socks for when it's really cold. I've got 3 pairs of smaller shoes for the approach hike and that kind of stuff. These are light, cool. They don't provide much warmth. And I've got a pair of warm wool socks in case it gets a bit cold in the approach, and some lightweight climbing socks for high up in the mountain in case it's very warm. We will decide which ones to take up with me today. Not all of this stuff is going to be coming with me to base camp. Then I've got some buffs. This is a neck gaiter, a fleece lined neck gaiter for if it's very cold. This is a buff to cover my eyes while I sleep, and then these are my 2 climbing buffs, which are really lightweight, really breathable, and help a lot with the protecting your face from the sun and so forth. I've got a belt. I've got some mini gaiters to stop rocks and stuff from getting in my shoes while I'm climbing. Next we'll go and have a look. Got a whole bunch of really lightweight, quick drying shirts. I got 2 of those. Actually, I got 3 of those. I've got a warmer layer with a long sleeve for a thing. Then I've got a much bigger, heavier midweight layer for when it's really cold up on the mountain. And then a sun shirt for the approach. This has a hoodie and all of that for my approach to base camp. I have a lightweight fleece. This will primarily be used at base camp, probably on the approach. Doesn't wick too well. Then I have my Patagonia R1 fleece. This will be used for my climbing days. It wicks and breathes very well. And then I've got a extremely heavyweight fleece for if I need it up on the mountain. I have my Zimbabwe flag, obviously. I have a seat pad. This will probably just be used on the approach to base camp. We have a couple of days of base camp, couple of days to get there. Then I have my big double boot climbing mountaineering boots. They have a liner inside that comes out, very similar to climbing boots. These are the La Sportiva G2SMs. They're really nice and lightweight. It's pretty awesome. Then for my headgear, I've got a lightweight fleece, lightweight hoodie that fits underneath my helmet. This will be for my climbing. Then we have a warm wool North Face beanie for on camp. I have 2 hats. One is a sun hat with a big fleece at the back. This will be used in the approach to base camp. This is just a very lightweight, very basic, foldable, stowable cap. This will help with sun. Plus, if it's raining, it keeps the water out of your eyes, and so forth. So that pretty much covers that. I have 4 pairs of underwear, very lightweight, and then one of them is a slightly warmer pair. Next, these are my crampons. These will only be needed on summit day. It's got a crampon bag. I have the G12 Crampomatics. Actually, no, they're not the Crampomatics. I have the G12 semi-hybrids. And a Cordura crampon bag to make sure that they don't puncture anything. This is made by Brassiat. I found this guy through Mia Adventures. He's a little guy making products and trying to get it out in the market. It's pretty awesome. So I got him a boot bag. It can also be doubled up as a seat pad. We have gaiters. These are expedition gaiters for protecting my legs and stuff from water. As well as they're made out of Cordura, so they stop your crampons from rubbing against your legs and getting tearing up all your pants and that kind of stuff. I have the highly technical, wonderful blue Crocs. They are this is extreme mountaineering technical gear, highly essential. This is for use for river crossings on the approach hike. And I have a lightweight rain jacket and a wind layer. This will be used mostly on the approach hikes. And then I have my heavy duty outer shell, hard shell for if it's raining and winding up in the mountain. Well, this is mainly for if it rains. If it's really windy, it'll probably be really cold. And if that's the case, I got this big ass puffy jacket, the Mountain Hardwear Nihilus. This is going to be my Summit Expedition parka. This is really lightweight, but really durable and really, really warm. This will be good enough for me for Aconcagua. This will be good enough for me on Denali. Then I have the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer. This is another small layer puffy jacket. This is for when it's cold outside and you need to get somewhere that gets a really lightweight, really warm emergency layer. We have the next, let's move on onto the legs, to the lower half of my body. We have my outdoor circ. These are my heavy duty climbing pants. These will be used up on the upper mountain. They are going to be, they're mostly water resistant. They really do well. They're really strong and durable. It's super lightweight. This will probably be used on my approach trek. Very similar to these pants. Then we have a full zip Gore-Tex fabric layer for if it's really cold. This will protect me from the wind and rain if we get stuck in a storm and so forth. And then we have my insulated climbing pants. These are the Black Diamond Blaze Dance. These are for summit day because it gets up to like 100 km/h winds, 60 mph on like a good day, and they will be very cold up there. The next thing we have is I have a lightweight long johns. These are Capitaine, they wick moisture. They'll be used in the upper mountain. And then if the weather's really bad or in base camp, I've got a heavy duty fleece underlayer so that I don't get my butt doesn't get frozen. We have the more than most essential pieces of gear: a pee bottle. Do not drink out of this bottle. This is used in the tent, so you don't have to get up at night to go and thing. Next we have my ice axe, which is strapped up and ready to be transported with 2 trekking poles and some snow baskets for up on the mountain. I'm not sure if I'll need those. We will find that out closer to the time. Next we have part of my sleeping system and camp system. These are full down booties. These can be taken out and used in the outer shell of the bigger boots while you're drying the inner soles of those, or they can be walked around on normal. They are waterproof and so they can handle snow and all of that, and they're extremely lightweight and very warm. So this could be useful up in the mountain. Next we have part of my sleep system. So we have a Z-Sol base. That Z-Sol base will be for the under your mat, and then I have a Nemo high altitude alpine sleeping pad. This is an R value of 5.8 or something, so this will help me keep the cold off the ground. I have a inflatable pillow, which is always useful. I have my -40 sleeping bag. This is a Nemo Cannon. It's a little bit heavier weight than what I need for Aconcagua, but it's very lightweight, it's wind shaped, it's got some cool features, and I can use it later on in Denali. And then I have a waterproof compression sack. This will be help to compress all my down clothes, protect them. This will be good to keep everything out and nice and dry, as well as protect it from getting punctures and so forth. And I have a light one for all my socks and underwear and all those kind of things. Another compressor waterproof sack. On On this side I have a whole bunch of Ziploc bags. I have an insulated tube and a water bladder. This will be used on the trek to base camp. Above base camp it'll be frozen most of the time. So to handle that, I've got a water bottle parker. This is an outdoor research parker with an Nalgene bottle inside. This keeps everything nice and warm and will stop the bottle from freezing up on the mountain. I have two of those, a 1 liter one and a 1.5 liter one. You're supposed to have two 1 liters, but I drink a lot of water, so I like to have a little bit extra. Here we have my eating and dinner thing. It is a mini Nalgene bottle, a bowl, a spoon, and some coffee packets. We have my helmet, Black Diamond Vector. This is an extremely lightweight climbing helmet with the GoPro mount on top of it. So we have my North Face, the North Face, I think it's the Phantom, well no, the Prophet. It's a 100 liter Prophet. I've played around with lots of different bags. It's a really awesome 100 liter bag to be for upper mountain in my expeditions. I have the North Face 35 liter Banshee. This will be for my approach to base camp. And then I've got these two extra large duffel bags. This will be used to pack all of this stuff into for the flights, as well as one of these will go on a mule to base camp. And the other one will go on a mule, which will arrive at our campsites on our way to base camp. It takes about 3 days to get to base camp. And there's two of those. Next we have eye protection, ski goggles, in case there's lots of wind and stuff up there. It's got a protective case, so that's high up the mountain. Hopefully we won't need to use this, but you need to have it as just in case. Then I got two pairs of sunglasses. One is a lighter weight photochromic one that changes color. This will be used on the approach. Fogs moisture very well. It's a thing, and then I've got the Spectron 4 dual glasses up here that will keep my eyes protected up on the higher mountain. It's very lightweight and so forth. Then inside here we have a harness. This is my climbing harness with one or two carabiners. I've taken all the Prusik and ropes. I'm going to take one Prusik with me just because it's always good to have some sort of anchor that we can use. Next I have a whole bunch of different snacks and food and so forth into that. There's lots of little goos and noons and stuff like that, stuff we're going to buy in Argentina. We have towel for base camp and for thing. We have, this is my toiletries bag. This has all the stuff I need for my bodily functions up in the mountain: toilet paper, hand sanitizer, some adventure wipes, stuff like that. I have a thermos flask for keep on climbing. This will be to take up some really warm water, some tea, some stuff high up in the mountain, keeps it nice and warm for 24 hours. It's really good. In here, this will be my spare toiletries and replacement pieces and a whole bunch of stuff which will need to go into to stay at base camp. Won't be coming up on the mountain with me. I have a phone battery charger, big bag powder, essential for higher up in the mountain. Well, sorry, for base camp. We have, this is my emergency repair kit. This is stuff that I have in here. There's a head torch, there's my Luca tape, essential. It's got some hand warmers, a pen knife to cut things up, my spare batteries, and some repair stuff as well as sunscreen and lotion. This will be easily ready, accessible at all times. It's got a carabiner to clip it on if I need to. Here is the replacement pieces for the spare parts of my repair kit. Here we have toiletries, toothbrush, stuff which will be used at camp. This will be broken down a lot smaller once we need to for higher up in the mountain. A bag of wipes The approach. Here we have a Garmin inReach. This is my satellite messenger. This is so that I can communicate with people. Really lightweight. It's going to be awesome for communication as well as for tracking, so if anybody's interested in doing it. This will be my my luxuries bag. In here I will have my Kindle, it's got a power bank, it's got a notepad to journal my stuff, things like that. Here we have my first aid kit, which parts of this will be replaced from my medicine bag there. Whole bunch of different things that go into it. And this comes up with me on the mountain. This will have some medications, this will have some bandages and some band-aids and emergency stuff that I might need up in there. Yes, and I think that is everything. I don't know if I have anything more to do. So now I just need to get all of that into that. Okay, so this is me getting everything ready to pack. Got my laptop up here to keep track of everything that I've chosen. First we're going to start off with my big red bag. This will be for all my upper mountain climbing stuff. Now to test how much this weighs. I get 23 kgs on the plane. That's 18 kgs. That is perfectly good. And that's 19 kgs. And that looks like almost everything that I need to take up on the mountain with me. We're going to take some of that apart. Got that. Got that. This will come up on the plane with me. It's a wind layer. These are my sunglasses, which I'll use for the flight. This is my Garmin. This is my luxury bag. Got a few things I need for my climb.